everyone. You guys hear me and see me all right? So let me move this mic. Audio okay? We got 21 of you in here. 18 now. Nice. Sorry, no, I was a couple minutes late there. I actually forgot to brew my coffee. I haven't had coffee today. I forgot to have it this morning. And I was tired all day. That music already had me scared. Yeah, how's the movie audio? Because I was going to put... I realized I was testing it out this morning, and these movies don't have subtitles, so I can't even put subtitles on it. That's why I put the volume up a little bit. I love this music, by the way. It reminds me of Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Looked at the credits, I think just about everyone that started this movie is dead. Yeah, this movie came out in 1959. Yeah, in the late 1950s. It's a Roger Corman movie. So it was like a 50s indie film. Yeah, and this, mind you, you could tell this movie's not really like, no company really owns the copyright. So, because I bought the Blu-ray and I was like, I wonder who owns the copyright to this. Because someone has to own the copyright to this right here. So I'm looking at the back and it says this company called Retro Media Entertainment, but it says specifically special edition artwork copyright. So what they're claiming their copyright is the artwork here on the front. Because the movie's public domain, they can't copyright the actual movie. And you can tell it's not like a big studio that released it on Blu-ray, because when I put the movie in, no previews, no nothing, no logos, it just goes immediately to this menu here. Didn't they remake it in the 90s? The Wasp Woman? You might be talking about The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Here, let's put on the trailer. I haven't seen the trailer yet. Next week, we'll do the second movie on this disc, which is Beast from Haunted Cave. Is the thing from Another World in public domain? I don't think so. I think that's Universal owned. Now.
Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the Queen Wasp, for example.
There's two remakes of this Rogue Dragon of Wasp Woman.
The Black Widow's pilot.
Look it up.
Oh, no. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Fincher. Janice Starlin will be your next guinea pig.
Put the audio up a
A woman of fantastic desires.
bit. It's probably be quiet.
Sponsoring a scientist with fantastic theories. And demanding fantastic results.
How old do I look?
David Master, welcome.
How old?
I had no idea there were remakes of this. I'm gonna look it up now. A Queen of Beauty by day. A lusting Queen Wasp by night. I love these old trailers. These are the kind of things you see playing in the background in horror movies. Like, you always have, like, the babysitter character or whatever, like, laying down watching TV. It's always one of these movies in the background. That's amazing. Alright, look at this. The Wasp Woman Blu-ray. I wonder if the remakes are on Blu-ray. I don't see it on Amazon. I wonder if they never got a video release. Let's see, the Wasp Woman remake. So that probably means that anyone could remake the movie too, since it's public domain. Let's go here. Yeah, I looked everywhere for settings. There's no settings at all. There's no subtitles. I'm lost. Last half hour of my shift. I'm almost home to completely watch the stream. Awesome, Mathias. And also, 7:30 p.m. Eastern today. We're going to do another stream for Friday the 13th, the game. So, anyone with PS4 that wants to play, welcome to jump in. Yeah, the Wasp Woman was a 1995 TV movie. That's why. Alright, in the 1988 version of the Wasp Woman is Rejuvenatrix, also known as the Rejuvenator. That was inspired by this movie. Then in 1995 they made a remake on TV. reminds me of the drive-in diner at Hollywood Studios. Yes, that's my favorite place to eat. Every time we go to Hollywood Studios, I always make sure to eat there. You sit in the little 1950s looking cars, and there's like a drive-in screen. It looks like you're outside. I love that place. The food's basically out. I definitely remember watching this on Monster Vision back in the day. I've never seen this. I just saw it. I remember seeing the poster a lot, and then I saw it on the list of public domain movies. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. So this is kind of an experiment. So if the stream doesn't get blocked or anything, I guess we're good to go. Stick around after this cheesy 50s movie for Friday the 13th. Indeed, we'll probably have like an hour.
As you can see, gentlemen,
Because this movie's like
sales
an hour
for the
long.
last fiscal quarter
These movies were always short.
have dropped 14.5%. There's not been a corresponding drop in our competitor sales.
All right, how's the audio for their speech, by the way? I'm curious, because I have it at max
One
volume.
of you gentlemen has a satisfactory explanation for this decline. Not one little suggestion, gentlemen. We'll start with you, Thompson. As public relations manager, no doubt you have some.
How do you feel about
faith
Among
with
Us
me
stream?
what's
I've never
happening
played
in
it.
Solomon.
I don't know much about it. I have to look in the game.
Thompson.
No crossplay Friday the
No
13th?
idea you're such an excellent public speaker.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, Miss Starlin. I guess
I'll look it
I'm
up.
not feeling very well this morning.
Denomi, welcome.
Sorry you are.
Grab your seats.
I think I can tell you why Starlin products are falling off so badly, Miss Starlin.
We're listening, Lane. Where would you put the responsibility for this decline?
On you, Miss Starlin.
Let's see.
I imagine you have arguments to support that contention.
We've all been looking at it for the past 20 minutes. The most
No,
convincing
it's not
argument
crossplay.
is right on that
That
graph.
sucks.
May I show you?
Time for sexism. Oh, yeah, sexism was actually very rampant back then. Legally
right
rampant.
here in April is when Starlin sales started falling off.
Very clever of you, Lane.
So, hope you're not scared of bugs. I hate bugs.
Would you mind waiting until I finish, Miss Starlin?
I assume there's some bugs in this movie.
Relax, Willis. My apologies for the interruption.
Thank you. Now, as I said, sales began to fall in April. But the reason for the fall was back here in February.
You have any
The
recommendations
Starlin
for a microphone? I have the Blue
products
Yeti.
were thought of as something of a modern
Since day
miracle
one.
in the cosmetics trade. A firm built to a multi-million-dollar-a-year business on the strength and appeal of one person, Janice Starlin. From the beginning, right through until February of this year,
When's the
only
Legacy of
one
Kane
woman's
timeline coming?
face was
It's being
used to
worked on.
advertise those
I don't have an
products.
exact date locked down.
Your face, Miss Starlin. The public have come to accept you as a symbol. Well, now, after 16 years, they see a different face. They don't trust it. They feel cheated. The simple fact is that Starlin Cosmetics...
You know what blows my mind? Some of these people, like, the time they were born, like that older guy, he was clearly born, like, late 1800s.
A darn good job of saying it, too.
I agree. Lane makes a lot of sense on that score, Miss Starlin.
I think I've had enough flattery for one morning, gentlemen.
How do you feel about playing Among Us on stream on Saturday? I don't know. I saw some of the gameplay. It didn't really look that appealing to me.
One small
Maybe I'll check it
factor
out sometime, though.
overlooked. Not even
Had
Janice
aliens
Starlin.
end? It didn't end.
Remain a glamour girl forever.
I just continued my survival.
Yes, Mary.
There's a Mr. Zinthrop in reception. He says he has...
I don't know what chapter I'm on, though.
Thank you. Well,
These
it's been a
people,
very
yeah, these people lived through
informative
World War II. That's very true.
That'll be all for now.
Because let's see, World War II ended in like the mid 40s. This is late 50s. So it's like 15 years before this, roughly.
Oh, Arthur.
Yes, Miss Starlin.
I don't know how old she is. She's probably in her
my office, please.
late 20s, early 30s. She was probably a teenager during World War II.
Take it easy, hotshot.
Interesting.
Something on your mind, Miss Starlin?
You've done some work on royal jelly, haven't you?
A little.
On what jelly?
Are there any real therapeutic values in it?
Well, I'd say so. Of course,
Consider this Monster Month as base. Can you imagine doing a whole year of this?
What do you
It's unfeasible. There's no way it's
No two
unfeasible.
people reacted precisely the same way.
If you're talking about streams,
One
sure,
man's
but with all the
meat, another
content,
man's
there's no
blood.
way. It's impossible.
But you think royal jelly can be beneficial in some cases?
Wait a minute. Think from Another World is public domain? Hold on, I gotta look this up.
I'll accept that as an affirmative answer.
If it is, we're absolutely streaming that.
Supposing a more powerful form of royal jelly could be obtained. From the queen wasp, for example. I mean, well, do you suppose that might have some rejuvenating effect on a human being?
I'd stay away from wasps if I were you, Miss Dolan. Socially, the queen wasp is on level with a black widow.
Oh my God, it is.
They're both carnivorous. They paralyze their victims and then take their time
We
devouring them
might have to
alive.
stream that.
They kill their mates in the same way, too. Strictly a one.
Hell yeah, we're streaming that one too. I didn't know that.
Well, I'm not exactly interested in the love life of the queen wasp. I want your opinion on the possibilities of using enzyme extracts from royal wasp jelly commercially.
So they want to. Okay, this is Resident Evil right here.
Of course I want
So they
to.
want to use wasp queen enzymes,
Forget about it.
or it's in some kind of queen jelly, in an effort to like rejuvenate people.
Anytime, Miss.
It's Resident Evil. This is something they would do. And there's killer wasps in Resident Evil. That's ridiculous. Why did anyone think it's a good idea? I don't think Wasp has queens. This movie doesn't care about facts.
You can go in now, sir.
Oh. About time.
And the original Dracula. See, the only thing I'm hesitant about the original Dracula is I remember getting a copyright claim for that review.
Miss Darling?
Yes. How do you do? I'm afraid I won't be able to give you much time, Mr. Zinthrop.
But it is I who give you the time, Miss Darling.
Let's see.
Oh, yes. Plenty of time I give you. 10, maybe 15 years I give you.
I want you to understand one thing very clearly, Mr.
I don't think it is actually.
I expect absolute proof of what you claimed in your letter.
Yeah, look.
Tangible proof, not words.
Assuming its copyright is not lapsed already, this film and all others produced in 1931 enter public domain in 2027. I don't think it's public domain yet.
All right.
I don't think it is.
Look.
I don't think From Another World's awesome. Yeah, I actually bought it on Blu-ray recently.
Why don't you put them out of their misery?
Yeah, I gotta stream that one.
You ask for proof. Please be kind enough to look at proof you ask for. May I proceed?
Code Veronica. That's true, Code Veronica. Similar. Code Veronica was using ants. Interesting. This will be my second black and white movie. Well, Devin, this is the second one you've ever seen? What's the first? Didn't they use ants in Code, or was it bees? Now I don't remember. I thought it was ants in Code Veronica. Is that a real animal? That looked like real. Resident Evil 0 needed a giant wasp woman enemy.
Miracle you shall not believe.
I still gotta stream that
Oh,
game.
no tricks. You may look if you like.
I know I'm gonna struggle
I
with that
have no
one.
tricks. Well, don't look at
My first
me.
black and white movie is George Romero's Night of the Living Dead. That's one of the ones I want to do this year. Watch your Creepshow vid and your Freddy vid. Both were awesome. Appreciate you watching them, Denomi. I got, this week, I have Tuesday, I think, Creepshow Part 2. And then, I think Trick or Treat after that. Tomorrow, I'm not posting anything because I try to take Sundays off. Monday, I'll have the Alien stream.
It's not possible.
But yeah, I got a bunch. I'm still working on stuff for the month, too.
I see
There's
you
a lot
do not
coming
believe
still.
one animal, so I bring two.
That's what I thought. Ants and Code Veronica.
I show you again? Yes?
Ants,
Yes,
jeans,
I'm-
and BS.
Yes, madam.
First black and white movie was Dracula. I don't know what my first black and white movie was. It was probably Night of the Living Dead. 'Cause I used to love watching all those movies. Like, I would find random channels at night, especially during Halloween time, that would just be playing them. I'm guessing this was before Humane Society was invited on set.
Miss Darling,
Oh, for sure.
my,
Back then, 59?
secret have interested
I'm sure.
you, yes?
What are your terms, Mr. Zinthrop?
First, I must have a laboratory equipped with everything I need for my research. If we're successful, well, I ask for a little percentage. But I must get full credit for my discovery that is most important to me.
I haven't seen Night of the Living Dead or Thing from Another World, so that'll be fun to see this month. They're awesome movies.
Did you give me your word?
They're so
Good
good.
enough for me.
You amaze me. Frankly, when I received your letter...
Walk away to use the bathroom. Did she kill anyone? She's not the Wasp woman yet.
There's always a chance you might not be.
Right now they're
Then you
debating
walk
shit
in
over
here
the
and
guinea
show me
pig.
nothing short of a miracle. 2 miracles. And you say that you'll accept my word that I won't cheat you.
You won't. I know you're a good woman, even if you do not like other people to know it. However, my formula...
Yeah, some of these comments would not fly today. I know you're a good woman. That was the 50s. That's what it was.
No. There might be danger.
Those are my terms, Mr. Sintra.
First black and white movie is the original Wolfman. Excellent movie.
Very well. Though it may take a little time to prepare sufficient extract. A week, maybe more.
I'll make whatever arrangements you may need for your equipment.
Thank you, madame. Now I see how you built all this.
It was a compliment.
It, Mr. Zinthra. Maybe working together we can save...
Yeah, by the way, I appreciate those that are here now. Just so you guys know, this video is not going to go up later just because it's just like... We're just doing a hangout stream on Saturdays.
Oh, yes?
I typically don't upload those so I don't
I'm
clog
sure
up the
next
channel and have
3
full
months
movies on there.
We'll see a rise in Starlin sales that will surpass anything we've dared imagine. Mr. Zinthrop is working on the final stages of the development that will revolutionize the cosmetic industry.
I don't even understand the science behind it.
And will be answerable to no one but myself.
Like putting wasp
At the
materials
moment,
in you is going to make you
I cannot
younger.
divulge the nature of Mr. Zintrop's experiments, but I can assure you it will bring worldwide recognition to Janus Starlin Enterprises.
And these movies always had some kind of lab. Like with generic, like, lab materials. Or lab equipment. Montage. Is that the same exact shot of the guinea pig? I swear that was the same exact shot.
I don't know. This Zinthra must be the granddaddy.
Now I
of
want to
all
watch
confidence
Nosferatu
taking
again.
A guy like Starlin. Why doesn't
To be honest, I don't think the
somebody
writer
wire her up?
understood science either. Yeah, they didn't care back then.
Like you, for instance? Bill, what makes you think Zinthrop really
Do you
is
know which one I
normal?
want to see? Anyone remember the name of it?
After
I think it was
all,
called...
we don't even know what he's working on. It could
Was
be
it called
very
Them?
You're as
The
bad
the
as
one
she
with the
is.
giant ants. There's like... I'm going to look it up. It's like
Women.
giant ants or something. I've never seen that one.
Men. Every time you're stuck to an answer, you always come up with women. You're not getting out of this one so easily.
Yeah, Them.
I'd like to know why you think Zinthrop really hasn't got something.
I wonder if that's public
Well, you
domain.
can call it male intuition if you like. It's just that there's something about this whole business that doesn't smell right. The private laboratory, the secret experiments, Zinthrop himself. The only thing that's missing is a
Nope.
genie with a lamp.
You better leave the intuition to me. Come on. I'll let you buy me dinner.
Buy you dinner. What's happened to your sporting blood? I thought we were gonna toss
Nosferatu
for
was...
the check.
It looks like Nosferatu was the first black and white movie for several of
You
you.
won the last great time.
All right, look, I'll make a
Back
deal
then,
with
writers didn't do research for their
you.
movies
Dinner's
like
on
they
me.
do now.
You promise to
Sometimes
keep
they
an eye
still
on what goes
don't.
on in there.
What do you want me to do? Read
Them
her
is another
letter
good... Yeah, I've
and
never
send
seen that
messages
one.
in secret code?
You could do worse.
Oh, no, Mr. Cooper, not you, too.
I've been trying to tell Bright Eyes here that I think...
Sam Elliott was in a horror movie about animals killing out people called frogs. I remember
Sure of
that.
that, I wouldn't be worried. I think he's
That came out a while back, right?
Quack.
Well, I don't follow you, Coop.
Well, a confidence man would just be interested in your money. The only damage they can do is to your pocketbook. A quack can be fatal.
It's called Those. Them is a quest in Fallout 3 that is a reference. Oh, really? I mean, the movie, yeah, it's called Them. I didn't know they had a quest like
I
that.
says to him, I says, listen, Ivy, I'm getting sick of this TV every night. I mean, you know, we can do the same thing in a nightclub. Well.
The Fog is another public... The Fog? No.
Good morning. Janus Starlin Enterprises.
I don't think The Fog is. That movie just came out and...
I got
that movie
2
came out in
words
the
for you.
80s.
Drop dead. Twice.
Irving?
Calls me to tell me Dr. Cyclops is on Channel 9 tonight. What crust.
Yeah, there's no way the
quite
fog is
already.
public domain.
Good morning. Is Miss Darling in her office now?
Miss Starlin's in conference.
we
Would you
do.
like to speak
We have
to
Mathias and a Richter in this
no,
chat.
No. Just say to Miss Darling, I should like to
We
see
just
her
need a Simon
when she's
and
back.
Yes.
a Trevor and a bunch of others.
Was there something else, Mr. Zen?
Tremors 7 is coming out this month? I've lost track of the Tremors movies. I don't think I've seen anything past the first one.
Goodbye.
This guy looks like someone that... Like, just by looking at him, he looks like someone that smells of, like,
What a character.
cigars
A
and
regular
cheap perfume.
two-eyed Dr.
Or cheap
Cyclops.
cologne.
Even a bow.
Like a very musky smell.
Morning. May I see Miss Zodling, please? He's a real weirdie. Wonder what his game is.
Who cares?
You know,
Bela
Morton
Lugosi,
thinks he's a
Dracula.
crackpot.
He's the greatest.
I heard him telling Cooper so. Oh, but
Maybe
I
the
really
remake's
need
public
that
domain
story.
because no one wanted to be
For what?
associated with it. I have no
That's
interest in
just it.
streaming
They
it if
don't
it is.
know.
I hate that movie. I love the original.
So anyway,
Well, Dubbin,
back
thank you for
to
the super
Jorge.
chat. My first was Tarantula with Clint Eastwood. I don't think I've seen that one. Man, that's crazy to think about that Clint Eastwood was in like these kind of movies back then, like way back in the day, and the guy's still doing stuff. That's nuts. Maybe I'll change my name
Good
to
morning,
Leon.
Miss Darling. Good morning.
Good morning. I couldn't get away any sooner. Is it important?
Miss Darling,
Oh yeah, Matthias, you're living in
do
Silent
you
Hill over there,
remember the
man.
big cat I showed you last week? No?
What about it?
Well, I want you to look at him. Come.
Was the original Blob in public domain? I would doubt it, but let's see.
No.
It's
Quite
the story
different,
that's
yes?
public domain? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's different then.
It's incredible.
Because, yeah, the
Say
story could be
more.
public domain and the movie could be
Yeah.
completely copyrighted.
You're young again. Can you realize what that means? You're a kitten again.
Wait a minute.
Your whole life to live over.
The wasp juice or
How
whatever
does it feel?
made
I
an
think
adult
perhaps
cat
you'll be able
revert
to
to
find
actual
out for
kitten.
yourself,
I thought it just like
darling.
prevented wrinkles or something.
Today,
Wow.
today will be your first injection. Come.
You're on 10 music's getting.
Sit down, please.
Here is the Blob 1958 public domain. Apparently it was public domain for a long time, but now it looks like Criterion reacquired the rights, if I'm reading this properly. I'm not sure. I'll have to research that one more. Never doubt the wasp juice. This is weird. Most of these movies back in the day were weird. This is what people were going to the theaters for, though. I would love to see something like this in an actual drive-in. I have one drive-in in Tampa, Florida. Actually,
I've
is it
sent you a
Tampa?
note.
No, it's technically,
Mr. Zinthrop has carte blanche to order anything
it's
he
not
requires.
Tampa. It's before Tampa.
It is no concern of yours, Gleason. Make out a check with them.
I forgot the name of the city. But yeah, there's one drive-in that's like an hour and a half away from me. I think it's like Silver Moon Drive-In, I think. It's like a legit drive-in. Like, I saw the RoboCop reboot there. You just pull up in your car, you get popcorn and snacks at the little stand, and
Bill?
you put it on a certain radio station, and the audio plays right through the speakers. I love it.
$300. Zinthrop.
Leslie Nielsen was in a black and white movie called Forbidden Planet. I know exactly what that movie is. I had no idea he was in that. He must have been a kid. The true reason Goku became a kid again wasn't because of the Dragon Balls, because of Wasp juice. Hey, you saw it here first.
Yes,
It
yes,
works.
yes, we are making progress. There's great improvement in the tissue.
Why is it taking so long? It's the third week.
You forget, my dear, there's more to you than a little kitten, no?
Wouldn't she be concerned that she might revert back to an infant?
Metabolism.
Why not increase the dosage? Wouldn't that step up the process?
Drive-in a county over.
Dear
It's a
patient.
drive-in near me. It's called the 49. I wish I had in my city. I actually had a drive-in. Like my local theater did do. It was so stupid. They did a drive-in for COVID. You could go pay to watch movies outside. It's not a drive-in. All they did is they bought like a okay-sized projector screen that you would buy at like Best Buy, and they slapped it on the side of the building. That's not a drive-in. You just put a projector on the wall.
I've been experimenting with a concentrated solution of the enzymes. Oh, a great deal more powerful than the solution I've been using in your injection.
Oh?
Yes.
If anyone needs idea, combine arcade bars and drive-ins in one business. I'd be there like every weekend, I swear.
Emollient lotion. It'll make
Especially if they play
project
classic
creams and
films.
all such products. Old-fashioned. My dear, Stalin will be world famous, bringing youth to millions.
You're right, Zinthrop. There are going to be a few red faces in my advertising department.
But I am right. Why, your own mirror will tell you that I am right. Why, you look at least 5 years younger
See,
than
this
you
guy
looked
doesn't
2
look
weeks
trustworthy.
ago.
That's like, he's the opposite of the doctor that created the super soldier serum. Like, he's how you get Red Skull, and not Steve Rogers. Oh, Megan, welcome. Hi from Wisconsin. Anyone ever tasted honey straight from the beehive? It's the best honey you'll taste. I've heard that a lot. It's funny because I don't like honey, like the taste of honey, but I like honey flavored things. Like we just got like Lucky Charms with like honey flavored, like the regular pieces are honey flavored. It's delicious, but I don't like actual honey.
Would you let me talk to Bill a minute, Sue? Thanks. Bill?
Metal Gear,
I think
welcome.
I've got it.
Just drop by to give a thumbs up. Hope everything's good
Yeah,
tonight. Appreciate
I'm
it.
a nervous wreck. At lunch. At lunch.
You'll have to
Yeah,
translate.
you're stealing honey from bees.
Very good at that technical stuff. Pseudo-technical. Mr. Zinthrop's a very capable confidence man from what I read in this letter.
Honey is
He
bee
claims
vomit.
he can
I guess
stimulate
delicious
the
vomit.
processes of rejuvenation through the use of enzymes extracted from wasps.
Oh, for...
Well, what are you two Sherlocks going to do about it?
Right now, I don't know.
Frankly, I'm getting tired of the whole business. That
There's a
woman's
lot of
so intent
farmland
on holding back
in my
time,
house.
she's ready to fall for the first phony line.
We don't have a
she
lot of
hears.
farmland here.
Wasps.
Bill.
Those are the areas in
In fact,
Florida, though.
Mary Janice Starland has built her whole life on youth and beauty. Now that she's losing them, she's scared to death. Well, right now, she's on cloud 9 with that quack Zinthrop that I'd hate to be around when she comes back down to earth.
Well, maybe we can let her down easy. I think we owe her that much.
Yeah. Well, what are we going to do? We can't just let Zinthrop build up her hopes and then...
Oh, we look down on dogs
from
for
under her.
eating their own vomit and poop. Yeah, my dog's done that, and I just look at him in terror. I can't look at him the same the rest of the day.
Something
Disgusting.
It's too late.
He's got a mighty convincing argument. Very impressive to the layman. 10 to 1, he's got a record just as impressive. Well, there are ways to find out. The answer might
Damn
be
it.
right here in our hands.
Any more coffee?
Heads. I'm going to keep this letter for a day or two.
Wait a minute. Suppose she finds out it's gone. I'm the only one with access to that desk.
You know, one thing I have noticed about all these old movies is it takes forever for, like, the actual monster to appear and do stuff. Because they're only, like, an hour plus long. You know? So it's always, like, the last, like, 10 minutes. Like, if you watch The Bride of Frankenstein, that movie is notorious for what I'm talking about. The movie's called Bride of Frankenstein. She doesn't even come up until the very, very end of the movie. And it's like that, and then it's over. But the whole movie's named after her. Son of Frankenstein is a really good one, too, actually. House on Haunted Hill is public domain plus a Vincent Price movie. I need to pull up a list of just, like, every public domain movie ever and just pick a bunch of them. So I might actually do this over time more often, because I like doing these. And I have as many movies in my backlog as I do games. Well, nowhere near as much. I'm exaggerating, but still. We drink titty milk from cows, also from people. NotAnotherGameCollector, welcome. Welcome to the drive. What would this be? It's not a drive-in theater. It's a an online theater, I guess. I guess it makes sense. An online theater. Playing movies that I can't get in trouble for. Son of Frankenstein is so good. Oh, it really is. I love that movie. I'm so mad because it used to be on Netflix. Netflix used to have all those old black and white movies, and they're all gone now. They don't have any of them. And Son of Frankenstein is not in the Universal box set. Stream by theater. Social distance movies, I like that. Oh, this is why she becomes a monster. She does more. See, maybe if she would have followed directions. See, this is why you want to follow your medical professionals, guys. Don't just do things because you think it'll work. My God. I actually enjoyed I, Frankenstein. Is that the one with the guy that played Two-Face? If it is, I didn't care for that one too much. Watching the stream with auto-generated subtitles is hilarious. I'm sure they're completely wrong. You know, they used to have a thing. I added on my channel because people kept asking me for community subtitles where, like, you guys could just go and, like, make your own subtitles and submit them to the video. They took it away. For no reason. People actually like that feature. And people from other regions and other countries apparently would use it a lot. Looked it up in 1931. Dracula is public domain. If I can stream that, I will. I just remember getting acclaim for that when I first reviewed it, but maybe I'm remembering that wrong. Frankenstein entered a bodybuilding contest, but he completely misunderstood the competition. I like when they make Frankenstein huge. Like in a Haunted Castle, when I was playing that, he was this giant monster. The hell? The hell was wrong with that cat? I'm 100% sure she is Latina, just self-medicating. You know what? It's funny you say that. Coming from a Hispanic family, that is a very accurate portrayal of old-school Hispanic parents. They self-diagnose and self-medicate with all kinds of, like, wives' tales. It doesn't make sense.
Of course it's me. Who did you think it was?
You know, my mother used to, when I was a kid. I don't know if there's any truth behind this. I've never looked it up scientifically or medically. But, like, anytime, like, I would hit my head or something and get a bump, because I used to run around a lot and play as a kid outside. You get bumps and scratches. She would take butter and put it on the bump and spread it, and salt. Apparently, that was supposed to be some kind of, like, I don't know, magic solution. I have no idea if there's any real science behind it. But I used to have, like, buttery salt spots because of that, like, for a whole day.
Our slogan will be, return to you.
It mutated at night. So it's only at night that she turns into the Wasp Woman, I guess.
When arrives, there will be a press interview, and all questions regarding the rejuvenation process will be referred.
I'm Mexican, I should know. Yeah, and Vic solves everything. With a Hispanic parent, you, like...
It's amazing.
You'll go to the beach, you'll get, like, arm bitten off by a shark, and you're, like, squirting blood, and they'll be wiping Vicks on it.
Good morning.
Poor cat, it's like the Thing. I hate the dog scene. Yeah, that scene always made me feel bad for the dogs.
Oh, not you, Mary. Wait a moment, please.
It sounds like a placebo. I don't know. I don't actually, even as a kid, I didn't think it was doing anything. But she was adamant that it would make it go down and go away.
Isn't it wonderful?
My mom did that same thing with butter on a bump on the head. Never understood why. So it's not just mine then.
We were so worried about you. We really thought you were in danger. We even went to plotting how to rescue you from Mr.
Yes, Living Corpse. She's a werewasp, essentially.
It all seems so silly. It seems ridiculous.
What's Vicks? Sam, you don't know what Vicks is? Vicks.
Mary,
how do I explain it?
Tell me.
I don't even know how to explain Vicks. How would you guys explain Vicks? Like, you, like, rub it on your chest and nose when you're, like, congested and stuff. And it's supposed to, like, clear up your, like...
23?
Spanish people think it's a magic cure for everything. You people have cray mamas. What do you mean, you people?
Do you
I'm
realize
offended.
what that means? I'm back where I started.
Yeah, Vicks Vapor
18
Rub.
years ago. With what it took 18 years to accomplish. It's like a dream.
My stepmom would put an egg under a pillow. Wait. Oh, no, GameCollector. What do you mean? Like, just like an egg? Just put it under a pillow? Or just, like, crack it under a pillow and it, like, stains it. That's hilarious. Same for Filipinos. Oh, here we go. Night cats. This is amazing. Oh my god.
A bunch of quacks who are treating people with monkey glands.
First of all, it
Seemed to work for a
that
while.
manufactured struggle looked hilarious.
Deterioration set in.
That's awful. Do you think that will happen to Jan?
It looked like the cat had like a bump on its shoulder or something. It didn't even look that different.
Just get inside of his lab and run a breakdown on what he's
Yep,
using.
and the egg was supposed to take the fever away. That's hilarious. That was the worst acting I've seen in a long time, or the greatest. That's the most chill cat movie history. Yeah, it didn't even look aggressive. That was awesome. What the hell was that? I don't know. It was amazing. Yeah, exactly. Cats are evil. That is the equivalent of a regular cat on a regular day. Cats look at you with those eyes like they just want to. Any moment they're gonna strike at you. Code 404P to want your location. I can't wait to see the Wasp Woman in action. I bet you she showed up right at the end for like one scene. Dude, I think this movie's like over the halfway point now. I love old cheesy horror movies. They're so funny. Yeah, sometimes like when I have free time, like I'll invite a couple friends over, and we'll just stay up like late at night having a couple beers, just watching garbage. It's amazing. It's a good time. It really is. Just realized the other day I have a stray black cat around here for October this year. It probably transforms at night when you're not around.
Mrs. Intro!
There are so many weird Latino remedies for things. It's very true.
Mr. Zinthrop?
You know, one of them is, and it's like old school Puerto Rican thing. It's not,
Mr. Zinthrop?
I don't know what the English name for it is. You buy like you have to go to like a Spanish grocery and you buy like the, what is it called? It's like a ginger root. It looks almost like a potato, but it's like the root of a ginger plant or tree or something. And you slice it and like warm it up with like milk or something, and then it creates like a, oh god, how do I even describe it? It creates like a very good, almost like a cinnamony ginger taste, but kind of like with a little kick to it. And it's called jengibre. Does anyone know what that is? It's a Puerto Rican thing. It's called jengibre. I don't know if there's an English name for this, but it's a drink. What the hell?
I want you to find him, Mr. Hellman. I don't care what it costs.
What the hell just happened?
All right. Sooner or later, we find them all.
Time is
What the hell happened to him? There was nothing there. Was that the cat again?
It means more than you can possibly imagine.
Ginger tea? Yeah, it's
Oh,
close,
that's
Yelda, but it's not
very
tea
much
at
to
all.
go on.
It's more like
No
milk.
home address, no former employer, no phone. This is just like starting from scratch.
I don't know. There's no English name for
Zinthrop
it. I
wasn't
don't think.
A conventional
But yeah,
employee.
it's not tea at all. It's
didn't go through
more
any
milk
test.
than tea.
Uh-huh. You say
Which just
he
happened
came
great.
here about a
Yeah,
month
that edit
ago.
just cut from
How
one
did
thing
he
to the
come here,
next.
Miss Starlin? He just didn't walk in off the street, did he?
The letter.
Did he walk
Right
into a
here,
car?
Mitchell.
And no, the game collector. This is the Wasp Woman.
Maybe one of the other drawers.
So that's what she meant.
What who meant?
The cat caused him a mental break and he committed suicide by getting hit by a car. Like, was the cat situation that big of a deal that you want to kill yourself?
Right?
I don't understand.
Miss Dennison.
You got her address handy?
Her phone number.
It might be better if I busted in on her cold. This way she'll have a chance to prepare a
He
story.
read the script and demanded they write him out of the movie.
All right.
Mary?
I'm going to look up this drink I'm telling you guys about. But yeah, that Hinhibide or whatever, that's supposed to be really good for like sore throats. That shit actually worked.
I was going to take that one to Bill and Mr. Cooper at first. But then I thought that the original would be better.
Have you got the copy?
I don't even know how to spell
Get
it.
that copy, Miss Dennison. 946 West 73rd Street, Manhattan. Yeah, that's right. Get right on it, Jerry, and check back with me as soon as you can.
Maybe ginger milk, maybe?
What, Mr. Zinthrop might be trying to work some kind of a confidence scheme on you, Miss Darling. We only did that to protect you. I'm terribly sorry.
That's all right, Mary.
Hot ginger milk? See, that's not it either.
It's all right with you, Miss Sterling. I'd like to have that.
It's weird because a lot of those things, like those Spanish remedies and stuff, a lot of them don't even, like, they won't have any kind of English translation.
You can't afford to overlook anything.
Shall I call him?
Please, Mary.
Correction, the movie I'm recommending, Dark Dungeon. Funny, it's about Dungeons and Dragons? I've never heard of Dark Dungeon. Let's see, response. Did you like the picture I took this morning? What, the Silent Hill pictures? Hinhibide is a root, and yeah, it's used in its green in several Latino homemade remedies, yep. But I'm trying to find, like, an English word for the specific drink. Hinhibide drink in English. Google translated to ginger drink. I guess ginger drink, I guess would be a correct translation. Yeah, there it is, Hinhibide. It looks like a potato almost, but it's ginger root. This composer sucks. I like this music. It's just so random. I don't feel it matches the tone of what's going on either. It's just a bunch of random collection of noises. Thank you to the 60 preview that are in here for the stream theater. Have you ever boba tea? No, I haven't. Boba? Boba Fett? Never. The music so doesn't work with what's happening. It's just random noises. It's like they probably gave a kid the xylophone. They're like, just bash it. Oh, God, payphones. What movie? Oh, my God. I was watching a movie the other day. Snakes on a Plane. I was watching Snakes on a Plane. And in one part, they're, like, trying to figure out...
He's our boy.
It's so funny because it's so outdated already. They're trying to figure out how to get, like, take a picture of a snake and get it to someone else.
Right.
And they were trying to find, like, an internet, like, a computer, like, to send it via email. And it's like, now we'll just snap the picture and text it.
No identification on him, but he was wearing a lab smock and filled...
Scooby-Doo music.
Mary,
That's very accurate.
Line, get a cab downstairs.
Bela Lugosi learned English from reading his line. Yep.
Head injury, general contusions of the
And
body.
the Dracula accent is just his natural accent. I love how deeply that man influenced, like, vampires.
Severe injury, and there's definite brain damage. Just how much we
Get
can't
yourself...
tell.
Isn't Boba Tea like those little, like, black seeds that are just floating
It's hard
around?
to say,
And,
Miss Darling.
like, that's what it is, right?
Who's the best man for this kind of injury?
Well, there's several top specialists.
Get the best.
I haven't watched Snakes on a Plane in years.
responsibility.
I thought I had seen it, but we were watching it the other day. We were streaming it the other day. I think it was on Netflix or something. I don't even know how we were watching it, but... Watching it, I don't think I ever saw the whole thing, because none of it looked familiar to me.
I don't know.
The CG was so bad, too, with the snakes.
I think
It was awesome.
It's been 3 days since the accident, Jan.
Sick and tired of these
sign of
motherfucking
improvement. He's
snakes
still
on
in
this
a coma.
motherfucking
You
plane.
heard what the doctor said. He may never regain consciousness.
Boba or
Even if he
tapioca
does, who knows
pearls?
how badly his brain has been damaged.
Weird. Nope, never had it.
Well, I'll give it another 48 hours.
Scooby-Doo public domain? Hell no, Scooby-Doo's not public
Doesn't
domain.
regain consciousness by then. Well, you can take over the laboratory, Arthur.
Janet.
It's my decision.
Last movie I saw Sam Jackson, he got eaten by a shark. Deep Blue Sea, I love that movie. And that death came out of nowhere. He's just talking and it just, boom, right behind him. I love that scene. QB from Darkstalkers is best bug woman. I don't know, man. She might not have nothing on the Wasp woman that we still haven't seen. How long has this movie been going? Almost an hour. Almost an hour, and we still haven't seen the Wasp woman. I feel like watching Little Shop of Horrors. Nitaku, have you seen that movie on the Blu-ray director's cut? And have you seen the alternate ending?
In front of our noses.
It blows away the original ending. The plants take over the world and it just turns into a whole rampage. It's completely cut out of the official movie. Scooby-Doo, the Hanna-Barbera days were gold. I loved they had a Hanna-Barbera ride at Universal. When I was a kid, I loved it, but then that ride's like, it's no longer around. It's outdated, so they took it out and replaced it with Jimmy Neutron. That got outdated, and now it's a Despicable Me ride. Yes, I love Don't Feed the Plant. Now, yeah, the alternate ending in Little Shop of Horrors is one of the best things ever. Showing the damn Wasp woman. I assume she's going to pop up now. Well, oh, you know what? I can see how long's left in the movie, I think. What is on the PlayStation 3? Was it Start? Maybe Select. There's 20 minutes left of this entire movie. Oh my god. That's kind of disturbing, actually. There was blood. And then they play this like comedic tunes with this chubby dude. the tone is all over the place here. Oh my god. This became a comedy all of a sudden.
Always goes on a fritz right in the middle of a good program.
This guy's mega gonna die? Probably. What the hell was the point of that scene? The original Wilford Brimley? That wasp mask was so bad. Well, no, but imagine you're by yourself there at night and that thing's come running at you. That'd be horrifying.
Cosmetic advertising.
You could always just do a sure you can.
The country will be flooded with our new slogan. Return to youth with Janice Darlin.
Excuse me.
Joke's on you, America. Nearly 50% of America is heavy. 50? I would argue it's more than that.
Cosmetics are one thing, medications another. We're liable to run into trouble.
Yes. All advertising copy will be cleared through.
You know what was kind of creepy too when she was attacking him and the loud music?
Max is right.
It also incorporated like the sounds of bees. That was kind of cool. Did the original Fly come out before or after this? Let's see. This is 59.
Clearly now, gentlemen. Janice Darlin Enterprises is going to bring the most fantastically saleable product ever developed
The Fly.
by modern cosmetics to the
86, 19,
I don't
1958.
restricted by timidity.
So the year before this came out. That's probably why they made this, because The Fly came out. And then they made the bee woman, the female bee version.
Are you all right, Miss Darlin? Just a little headache, Mary. I'm fine.
Can I get you?
It's a good life watching a cheesy movie with a bunch of friends. I love cheesy movies, man. They're the best.
It's all right, Mary. Well, that'll be all for now, gentlemen.
That's what's going to happen. They showed her in that one scene, and then they're going to show her at the end, and then they'll kill her or something. And then it'll just end. These movies always had, like, they never had proper endings. They always end just suddenly. You've seen the credits. And you're like, what? What kind of ending was that? It was always the case with these old movies.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Gee, I sure hope they give the girls working at Starland first crack at that new stuff. Imagine being 18 again.
I guess if it can take 15 years off Starland, it can take 10 off you.
What do you mean 10?
They have horrible pacing. Yeah, it was common.
Maureen,
See, you
you're
gotta
talking.
understand though. This is the beginning of
Yeah?
like cinema,
Well, if
like
I
when
were
it was
you, I'd
taken
take a
seriously.
double dose.
So
Then maybe
this
everyone
is the
would
time
watch
period when they were
television.
just like trying out
Silver
stuff.
says he looks at it.
I can't imagine what else he does.
Is Island of Dr. Monroe's awful as I've heard? I don't know. I've never actually watched it.
Missed a board meeting this morning. I bet Starland's having a fit.
He should worry. Uh-oh. See you later.
Bye, honey.
Hi, pretty puss.
Oh my God!
Miss Starland.
Did he just call her Pretty Puss?
Sweet number one.
Oh my God! After this movie's over, I'm gonna go.
How'd
to
you
my
like to
fiance in
have
the
this
kitchen and
phone
say
wrapped
that. I'll be
around
like,
your
"Hi,
ear?
Pretty Puss."
Wise guy.
It's more like it, sister.
I cannot believe I just heard that. That is hilarious.
Sweet number one.
Oh my God, that's the word of the day.
Miss Starland.
That is wild.
Oh, what is it, Mary?
Is there anything I can do?
Yes,
You need to film
Is
yourself
the
saying that to her.
ready?
She's like, "What the hell?"
Uh-huh. The nurse is fixing the emergency equipment now.
They would never get away with that now.
ambulance is due
You know
any
what's
minute.
funny though? Back then, that probably
Sure,
had a
let me know when
completely
it's
different meaning to whatever we're thinking now.
Oh, Mary, please, before you go, could you see if you could work that thing?
It was probably like a term of endearment or something back then,
I've seen lots of these.
when everything was like backwards.
Simple enough. That'll be all, Mary. Thank you.
We've had a room especially made over for you, Mr.
I'm gonna
Zinkler.
Google that word
And
to
Miss
see what comes
Warren
up.
has a room adjoining yours, so
Let's see how dirty.
there'll
Let's
be
see what
someone near you
happens.
at all times.
Pretty puss.
When you're feeling better, Mr. Zinkler, there are a
The
few
first thing
things
that
I'd
came
like
up
to
was
discuss.
a Facebook shopping page about beauty and cosmetic and personal care. Pretty Puss. It's some company that sells makeup, apparently. All right.
We'll do everything we can to make you comfortable, Mr. Zinthra.
And if you
I
go to
got
Google
my computer in my
Images,
office.
yeah, I can't
So
show
if
you.
anything develops,
It's exactly what
I'll
you
be at
think.
hand.
Thank you. Thank you. Only there's something.
You said that in this day and age, you'd get nailed to the wall so fast the Flash would be jealous. Hey, absolutely. I don't think any woman would appreciate, like, if she's walking on the street and some random dude comes up with, "Hey, pretty puss." It's like, ew, what the hell? Get the hell away from me.
I'm sure it can wait. Right now, the main thing is to get you back to health. Take good care of it, Miss Warren.
Wasn't puss originally a term for lips on the face? I
Sure
don't
is funny
know.
about old Coop.
One day, just gonna look up your search history.
Well, he's a pretty
I'll just tell her it's a
conscientious guy,
virus.
honey.
But it was a
If he
virus.
sick or something, he'd have called in.
Relax. He'll probably be in bright and chipper in the morning.
Interrupting something?
Oh, we were
Still
just
no
having a
Wasp
little
woman
coffee
again.
clutch, Miss
How far are we
Starling.
into this?
We were talking about Mr. Cooper.
What about Mr. Cooper?
There's 10 minutes
Well,
left in the
about his missing a
movie.
meeting this morning. Nobody's been able to reach him all day.
Well, like 11, 12 minutes, something like that.
Mr. Cooper's been here a long
I just
time.
looked this up at Night of the Living Dead, the original black white. Oh, I know that one's plugged to main. Yeah, I'm gonna stream that one this month. I just need to order it off
That's what
Amazon.
I've been trying to
I like
tell
buying
you
these on
to.
Blu-ray.
Oh, by the way, Miss Starlin, how is Mr. Zinthrop?
Oh, fine.
Think Americans back in those were in better
days
shape?
we'll-
Well, yeah, we didn't have the onslaught of fast food that we do
I'm
now.
ready when you are, boss.
Yeah, it was very different culture.
Hey, Bill.
Now everyone just devours fast
Getting
food all the
ideas
time.
about
Shit, I
co-op.
include myself in that category.
Don't be
It's
silly. I
true.
just wanted to know that I'm an eager member of the team. Still, she is looking
Bimbo
a lot
used to be a
younger
big
these
tough
days,
guy.
isn't she? You think Zinthrop would give you any of those?
So what you got to go to do? Go to your local gym, find the biggest, meanest looking dude, and call him a bimbo, and see what happens. This guy again. This random ass character that has nothing to do with anything. Only 10 minutes. We've only seen that creature once. Yeah, exactly. Very common in these movies. I'll tell you, watch Bride of Frankenstein. That's another example. Oh, he's got a gun. Don't tell me this random guy's one. He's dead for sure. He's dead for sure. Yep. And that feast will last a good amount of time.
You just had a bad dream. Lie down now. Go to sleep.
Such horrible sound.
This guy lived? I thought he died.
It's a bad dream. Lie down.
I didn't even notice him if they showed him before.
Tell Mr. Green that personnel is his responsibility. I have other things to think about than worrying with...
Bride of Frankenstein is the best Universal Frankenstein movie.
That's just it, Miss Starling.
Nitaku, do you remember...
Mr. Green feels that the watchman
Is it Bride of Frankenstein where it has Dr.
and his raincoat are still
the
in
other
the
doctor that has those little tiny people? In like little jars, he has like little tiny people that he grew. That's Bride of Frankenstein, right?
I reckon, Starling.
We'll use these.
According to idioms.free dictionary, pretty puss is a physically attractive woman who is overly concerned with her appearance.
But she convinced him he was having a bad dream.
Wow.
Oh, maybe they both were.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I remember seeing the little people, and I always thought that was funny.
That building.
Dr. Pretorius, thank you. That's what I was
what
thinking
it
of.
is. Have a look around Cooper's lab for one thing. After that, I don't know.
Hold it steady.
Bill, this is crazy. We could really get in
Yeah,
trouble.
like 9.5 minutes left. This is crazy.
I won't tire you, Miss Warren, but it is important.
All right, Miss Starling. I'll be in my room.
Sinthrop, you've got to help me. Something's happening. Something's happening to me. I can't control it.
So wait, so she's aware of it?
I must remember, but I can't.
Try to think. The Wasp enzymes. The extracts you were experimenting with.
I bet the
before
beast from Haunted Cave, the beast shows up at the very end of the movie, too. These edits are so weird. I feel like they were in the middle of that sentence and they cut to the next scene.
Experiments with Jan.
Well, how did Cooper get hold of it?
I don't know. If only Coop would show up. Mary, look.
It's Mr. Cooper's pipe.
Don't you get it? He's going to go out without his pants and leave that pipe behind. He's still somewhere in the building. I bet a year's salary on it.
This might have been called the Wasp Cat
dead.
with how often the Wasp Woman has been seen.
And the night watchman.
Yeah.
There's only enough left for one more injection. One more. You've got to make more, Sinthrop. Help me, Sinthrop.
Please, my head, my head.
Help me!
There's one more injection left. What, she can transform more? Oh, here she goes. And of course we didn't see the transformation. So it's like a little finger stinger. Does he have a heart attack? Those eyes look disgusting when she turns into the Wasp.
Is he asleep?
I don't know.
YouTube censored you again, Rogue Dragon? No, not the nurse. She did nothing wrong. Wrong place, man. Can't do it in horror movies. Wrong place, wrong time, you die.
Bill. Look at...
This is a genuinely terrible movie, but that's why I think it's so awesome. Sometimes I find the most entertainment in those. It thinks we're trying to say the really bad P word. That makes sense, I guess. By YouTube standards. how much time's left. Time check. 6, 7, 8, 5, 7-ish minutes.
Her coat, purse.
At least we're seeing the Wasp
still
woman more now.
She wouldn't go out without her purse.
Bill, let's get out of here. I don't like it.
The cat. The cat. Must warn her.
Mr. Zinthrop.
I hope we keep this any. Oh yeah, I like owning all these movies on Blu-ray.
Nothing to
I like
be
having my
alarmed
little
about.
classic collection.
I'm Bill Lane, and this is Miss Dennison, Miss Starlin's secretary.
Miss Starlin. The cat.
What about a cat?
Must warn her. Injections. Must not take any more injections.
Is Miss Darlin in danger?
Terrible danger. I must...
Take it easy, Mr. Zinthrop. You're still pretty weak. Mary, see if you can get Jan on the
She's
phone.
gonna pop up behind them now.
No
It's
answer.
so suspenseful. Outside right now, it's darker than usual.
Oh, Miss Darlin?
It's 6
Is
p.m.
that
my
you?
time, but it's darker than usual because it's raining
We're in
outside.
the building.
So it's like the perfect atmosphere in my area.
Something's happened down
Here,
here.
let me talk to her. Hello, Miss Starlin. This is Lane.
Why are you and Mary still in the building?
Yes, yeah, Libby, no political nonsense.
myself.
Here. I took care of it.
Get up, Mary.
myself.
This is a
I
happy
must not
place.
Can't explain now, Miss Starlin.
I must go.
Hang on to her.
I must help. You must not hold me back.
Don't worry, Mr. Zinthrop. We won't let anything happen to Miss Darlin.
Hello. Hello, Miss Starlin.
What's going on down there?
Stay in your office. I'll be right up.
I'm still not clear if she knows what happened to her, or if it's one of those things like
Honey, I'm going upstairs.
when you become a werewolf and then you turn back to a person, you have no memory of
Take
it.
it easy, Mr. Zinthrop.
You do not understand. Miss Darlin.
This is the kind of movie you lose track of the plot because you're so busy talking about how stupid the characters are. That's a very good analysis.
When you get up there, call the police. You can't get outside on this phone.
See, those are the most fun though, because when you watch them again, it feels like a new movie. I meant just keep this stream. I guess I could. I just didn't want to fog up the channel. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'll check the stats afterwards and see if it gets copyright claim later or anything. Sometimes that'll happen.
Mary! Miss Darlin, please, open the door!
If not, maybe I'll have that for... Because I wasn't going to upload anything on Sundays this month. So maybe it'll be like an extra thing I'll upload on Sundays.
What is it, Mary?
Miss Darlin, please. Will you please call the police? What for? Look, I don't have time to...
Mary! I'm sorry I had to do that.
That slap didn't even
There's
make
no time for
contact.
hysteria. Now what is this?
And the sound was delayed.
The enzymes, they've gone crazy.
Sure, Mr.
The elevator switch was crooked? I didn't even notice
Everything'll
that.
be all right. We'll take care of those. Whatever
You do
you
not
call them.
understand. You do not understand that
Don't
your
open that
business
door.
of
Tony
affairs
Carranza just
is in
subscribed. Welcome
danger.
to
You
the
must
channel.
stop it before it is
Thank you for
too late.
subbing.
Okay, as soon as the cops get here, we'll take
Oh, you fool, you fool.
I'm surprised you didn't post any more good moments from the aliens. I made a little compilation. I posted 2 different videos on TikTok yesterday.
Miss Darlin is not a human being any longer. The enzymes have changed her. She will destroy the girl as a female wasp would destroy her enemies, and then devour the remains.
Then Bill found Mr. Zinthrop's notebook in Cooper's desk.
And this is what they do a lot in these old movies too. They'll like sit there and talk a lot. Like
call the police
what
now.
you saw as the viewer
Mary, you're
happening in
just
the
getting a
plot,
little excited.
they'll sit there and explain it to each other back and
Possibly want to
forth.
hurt Mr. Cooper.
I don't know. But it's not only Mr. Cooper. What about...
Damn, that was a quick transformation. Oh, that's so gross looking. Oh, she's gonna fall out the window.
I told you were correct. Mary!
CQC her. Yep, 6 more channel members till we vote for another crappy game to play.
I'll go with you.
can't wait. I'm going to take the stairs.
Oh, look! Laboratory. She's going to laboratory.
Get up the stairs fast.
Yeah, so just like we said before, they rush everything at the very end of the movie. This music's so out of place. This is like a ballroom dance music. People are playing pool and stuff. This poor old man, dude, just go away. Go back to your hospital bed. This is intense. Seen the Hammer frame? I haven't seen the Hammer movies. I want to get like a Blu-ray box set for them. I think they have one. I never actually watched those. Carbolic acid, very handwritten. Yeah, right before that. And listen to this music, completely out of place.
Mary.
And that scream, they cut off the scream too during editing. It's funny doing YouTube, like how I'm always like editing content. I notice all these things. Whoa. See, look, sudden ending right here. I gotta say, this movie, I actually really liked it because everything got insane at the end. The whole movie was just like people talking and ridiculousness, and then the ending is just like this brawl with this monster. It's one of those movies that's like, it's so bad it's good. That movie sucked. It was awesome. Yeah, no, I told you guys, this is how these movies always end. They always end in just a sudden moment, and it says the end. Like, there's no closure for any of the characters. Well, that was the Wasp woman. What do you guys think? I just know you think it's... I mean, by no means is it a quality film. At all. What great movie. Let's watch it again right now. I'm good watching it once. I'll watch it again in the future. Yeah, I don't know. What'd you guys think of this little watch party thing? Would you guys want me to do this more regularly? I was just going to do it for like a little fun Halloween thing, but... I mean, there's a lot of public domain movies out there like this. I'm thinking about doing it, you know, a little more often, just kind of randomly. This movie is pure cheese? Absolutely. Rate this movie 3 out of 5. Alright, Rojai gives it 3 out of 5. It's an okay score. I'm down with the movie watch. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. I definitely enjoy these movies. Maybe I will do it more. We'll see. We'll keep doing it throughout Halloween, and then after Halloween, we'll revisit it. And if people want to see it, then, you know, I'll post this. I'll probably post it on the channel tomorrow and see if people like it. And, you know, if that's the case and I have no copyright issues, then, yeah, we'll probably do it again. I've seen way worse. Yeah, there's a lot of worse out there. But yeah, we'll cut it off there. Remember, today we're streaming again, Friday the 13th on PS4. So if you want to play, we'll throw back a couple hours. We'll just all kill each other and run away from each other. So PS4 version in 1 hour and 15 minutes. So if you got nothing to do tonight, you're welcome to join me in that stream. But yeah, we'll cut it off there, and I'll see you guys.